Okay, hi. I already recorded this once, and it was like a minute and a half, so I'm gonna go with this quicker. But basically, the Nostalgia Critic a week ago, who is a big influence on my content, he came out with a video about The Killing Joke, and it kind of gave me a new perspective on the film. I still don't like it. I still don't like it, but I used to be a lot more pessimistic, and I'm gonna be a little bit more optimistic. And I'm putting this at the beginning of this part because from here to the end of the series for this film analysis, I just want to kind of be a little bit more optimistic. Like I said, I still don't like the film. I still don't like it at all, but I want to be a little bit more positive about it. But yeah, I just wanted to say that the Nostalgia Critic kind of shedded a new light on it. But I still don't like it. But I said but a bunch, and I'm just gonna end this really quick. So, yeah, I just wanted to say this before we got into this part because I know that you guys will kind of feel a little bit of a tone change. But whatever, let's get into this third part of The Killing Joke, which hopefully is close to the end because not like I hate making these videos, it's just a lot of editing to do.
Boo! You suck!
But you want to know the worst thing about this movie is that it's not like I don't like the source material. I love the source material. So the fact of the matter is that we get word for word adaptation from the comic. And while that sounds like a good thing, little to nothing is added. Like, besides the Joker's song and obviously the horrible opening, nothing else is added to this. So you can essentially read the far superior comic and get a better version of the story. But I didn't do that at the time. No, 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 no.
Nah, 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 nah. Batman.
No, you see, I was stuck with this extremely faithful but extremely crappy and mediocre adaptation of the amazing graphic novel. You know, until I read the graphic novel. But I'm gonna end comic comparisons for a little bit, just to go back into the criticism on the movie. So let's jump back into that. The R rating is a really weird thing for this movie. They don't show anything. Like, there's Batgirl cleavage during the pictures. Like, in the comic, you actually saw a little bit more of the nudity, but it wasn't gratuitous in the comic, and there's literally nothing in here. There's no cursing. Like, it's the same cursing you see in all the other DC animated movies. A little bit of the S word, a lot of the H word, a lot of the D word. That's about it. Like, nothing else. Like, it's a rated R film, but they don't go anywhere else with it, which I'm happy with, because it's not like they have to pull a Deadpool or something, where I have to fill it with obscene words. Jeez Louise, I'm sounding like I'm a Mormon or something. But what I'm trying to get to is that the rated R isn't earned. There's nothing in here to earn rated R at all. You can literally adapt what is in the comic because it adapts it word for word, panel for panel, almost shot for shot, and you can literally do that in PG-13. Nothing in here is rated R. They don't add anything that earns rated R. And I think that they added the rated R for publicity. They wanted the Batman fans, specifically the Killing Joke fans, to be like, ooh, this is going to be a really tough film. It's going to get down to the nitty gritty, get beyond where the comic could go. No, it did only what the comic did and nothing else. This film also doesn't pack a punch like the novel does. I don't know if it's the animation style. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't creep me out as much as the novel does. I think it was not only the animation style, but also the fact that they were still images and you can imagine it in your head. Now that it's moving images and now that it's on, to be completely honest, a lower budget, and it doesn't have that creepiness that still images does. No matter what you think, still images are freaking creepy. Now, the Killing Joke comic was illustrated by Brian Boland, and the Killing Joke film was illustrated by Warner Brothers Animation. Two very different styles. No matter how much they try to copy Brian Boland, they don't get the creepiness and the eeriness of his art in the Killing Joke comic. Now, here's something I don't like to admit. I was wrong. I'm joking, but I was completely wrong about the Batman and Batgirl relationship in my video that I made like 8 months ago, 9 months ago. I still stand by the fact that it can be done correctly, but this wasn't it. You see, in the prologue, it feels like it was written, like I said, teen drama fan fiction, as I put it in that first part, I think it was, or the second part. It doesn't matter. I just feel like it wasn't written well at all. That first prologue, that first 30 minutes was horrible, and the relationship should have been deleted altogether because it just wasn't done well at all. And it wasn't even incorporated right back into the Killing Joke story because, like, I guess their failed relationship was the reason why she retired as Batgirl, which is the stupidest reason ever. But, whatever. Her character was written incorrectly. Everybody's character was written incorrectly. But I'll get back on that in a second. But, it wasn't even incorporated back into the Killing Joke story because in that part, they act like they've just been friends the entire time. They act like they were never in a relationship at all. So it's completely meaningless. So the thing I said I was going to get right back at, there's a lot of people complaining that Batgirl was written incorrectly. And the reason why they say that is because the Killing Joke was panel by panel, word for word, shot for shot. I've said that. And Batgirl is only in the opening because she obviously gets paralyzed in the beginning. Well, towards the end of the first act. And so, all we pretty much have for majority of Batgirl's character is that prologue. Which is completely unfair. Because, like I said, everybody was written incorrectly in that prologue. Everybody was out of character. Everybody was ridiculously crap. It felt like it was written by completely different people. It was god-awful. So the fact of the matter is, people are saying that, this is 2 steps back from feminism or some crap, or saying that this is an anti-feminist movie or something like that, or this is patriarchal, or some crap about it not being pro-women. And I just have to say that shut up. Not everything has to fit your stupid SJW agenda. No, this was a film with badly written characters in the prologue, and Batgirl's character just so happened to be a casualty of that. I'm sorry. I truly am. I truly do want a good representation of Batgirl in an animated film like this. But the fact of the matter is, the majority of her character was in the prologue, but the prologue was crap. So it's more like coincidence, not purposely messing up Batgirl. Stop making it out to be an anti-SJW movie. This is why I hate the internet.